What is the corporate veil and why is it important? My name is Sam Bryant, and I'm an attorney that helps build and protect Florida businesses. So, the corporate veil is a legal concept that says that an individual owner of a business is separate from the business itself, and therefore the owner should not be held responsible or liable for the debts, the obligations, or the actions of the business. And this concept also applies to, or it even applies if you are one person business owner. So if you're the only owner in the business, the law still recognizes a legal separation between yourself and your business. So now, why is this important? One of the main reasons that people form businesses is for asset protection or they want to insulate themselves from liability. And the corporate veil helps give you this. But just because you open a business or just because you register a business doesn't mean that you're automatically entitled to this legal protection of the corporate veil. The courts have recognized that there are ways that the courts will circumvent or not even or decide to not recognize the corporate veil if you as a business owner aren't operating your company in certain ways. So that means that in order to get the protection of the corporate veil, not only do you actually have to register a business, but you have to maintain that business and do certain things as you're running the business in a particular way. So if there is ever any issue with your business itself, you as an owner can rest easy knowing that at the very least, you have the liability protection of the corporate veil. So when you're a business, um, the main ways to kind of get away from or to make sure that you're getting the benefit of the corporate veil is just mainly just respecting the independence of the business from the person. So that means that if you're, especially for single owner businesses, it means that maintaining separate bank accounts. It means maintaining distinct records for your business. You want to think of your business as a completely separate entity. It's an entity that has its own assets. So assets that are in the business's name remain the assets, the property of the business, and you separate that from assets that you own as an individual. When you start to commingle these assets together, so you're using personal assets for business purposes, or you're using business assets in your personal life, you start to commingle those things, and that you could potentially lose that protection of the veil. Um, this becomes very important because a lot of people just have that misconception about when they get that protection. So I hope you found that video helpful. If you did, or if you have any questions about the corporate veil or how to maintain your business to make sure that you are always getting the benefit of the corporate veil, please feel free to reach out to me. There's multiple ways to get in contact, and I'm always here to help.